Now, News Extra here on KNEB and brought to you by the Gering Civic Center. With our program, here's Kevin.
Thank you, Dennis. Good morning, everyone. Becca Tompkins is here. We're going to talk about the First State Bank Color Dash. It's coming up a week from the weekend after this one, yes. On the 24th,
On the
right?
24th, yes.
Yeah, pretty cool. So a wonderful event. You guys are the title sponsor. You've been doing this for 5 years. For people that don't know what it's all about, just tell them what's going on.
Well, the Color Dash is to benefit our local United Way of Western Nebraska, and it is one of the funnest events, in my opinion, within the community. You get... We've had up to 1,000 runners in this, and you run along our 5K course, and throughout the course, this year we have 8 stations that will splash you 10 times with a colored cornstarch powder, and so by the end, you're just this beautiful rainbow of love and joy that you've helped the United Way, so we love it.
Yeah, and it's not really a race per se. I mean, you can take as long as you want. This is a big family event.
Oh,
really. We
absolutely encourage you to bring your kids, your grandmas, your aunts, your uncles, everything. Bring your family out and do it. It is definitely a fun time, and we encourage the family to come out and do it. So with that being said, if you want to time yourself and make it a competitive race for yourself, you are more than welcome to. If you want to just have a jolly stroll throughout the race, you're welcome to do that as well. It's really what you make of it.
Yep. Starts at 8 a.m. A week from this Saturday over at Five Rocks Amphitheater, and then it rolls around and comes back to Five Rocks.
Yes.
The early registration period is over, but you can still register anyway over the next 10 days or so.
Right. You can still register. It is $40 now for adults, $30 for 6 to 16, and $10 for under 5 and under. You can do that registration through the United Way of Western Nebraska website or through First State Bank's website. There's links to the Get Me Register site on both of those pages. If you would rather pay with cash or don't have access to a computer, you can walk into the First State Bank locations and fill out a paper registration. If you do that, we can only take cash. So,
all right, so just cash at the bank. And you get a nice little pack, little thing from First State Bank and a bunch of sponsors when you register as well, right?
Yes. As part of your registration, you do get a racer bag that has a T-shirt printed up by logos, some sunglasses from Web Eye Care, a bandana and a headband, a race map. We also provide a paint packet at the beginning of the race. We ask that everybody throws those paint packets up, and it makes a very colorful and beautiful start to our event. And then at the end of the race, as part of your race registration, Detroit Distributing and Main Street Market has provided snacks. Monument Physical Therapy will also be there to help if there's any, cool down or stretching that you need to do before the race. The Y is bringing out a Zumba instructor. We're excited. It is a fun event, and even if you don't want to participate in the race, come out and watch it. It is an exciting and fun event. There are paint packet sales at our packet pickup on the 22nd and 23rd, as well as before the race at Five Rocks, that you can purchase a packet of paint to throw on your racers as they go by. So we encourage that participation along the race route as well.
All right. We'll take a break, talk more right after this.
Talk about experience. The Gering Civic Center has hosted over 1 million satisfied attendees in its 23-year history. We are going the extra mile every day to ensure every event goes off without a hitch. Ask anyone that has hosted an event at the Gering Civic Center, and they will tell you that our staff goes the extra mile to meet their needs. We are professional hosts who make sure everything is taken care of. Call 436-6888 or visit GeringCivicCenter.com and like us on Facebook.
Awesome.
All right, we're back on News Extra. We're talking about the Color Dash with Becca Tompkins here over at First State Bank. They are the wonderful title sponsor for this. You guys have sponsored this for 5 years, and it's just been a great thing for you, hasn't it?
Oh, well, yeah, it's been a wonderful partnership. We really think that the United Way of Western Nebraska does wonderful things. There's 16 to 19 agencies every year. The United Way, just in general, is your one-stop shopping for your charitable giving. By giving your donation, you get to help. Instead of writing 16 to 19 checks, you write one and you get to help lot. And
you're right.
so like I said, we love supporting the United Way. And so when they came to us with this event, it just made sense for us to step up to it. And like I said, it has become one of my favorite events that I help plan within the year.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a really fun time. Let's see. Well, some of the other things we need to talk about. You got about 20 business sponsors involved in this?
Yes. Our splash stations along the route have all been sponsored by local businesses.
Yeah.
Webb Orthodontics, Black Hills Energy, the Gering Wrestling Club has one, Western States Bank, Bianco and Company, Castle and Cook Mortgage, and Target. They have all, they want to splash you with their color. And so, as well as our pit stops, we have 6 of those, and those are areas where you can just take a little break. If you need to get a glass of water, sometimes they have little handouts, that kind of stuff. And so we also have businesses that have sponsored those. Northfield Villa runs a Kaplan, the Gering Merchants Association. The Gering Merchants Association is always there at the halfway point, and they do a wonderful job at pepping people up to get back to the end of the race. Gering Valley 1 Hour and Sam and Louie's all have provided those pit stop areas. So we say thank you to them as well, because every year it grows a little bit in this event with the businesses that want to be a part of it, and we can't say thank you enough.
All right, we have about 60 volunteers that participate. You got bank employees, but you also have other people that just volunteer as part of United Way.
Yes, absolutely. And there's some people that this is the one thing, because it's so fun, that this is the one thing that they help volunteer for. So it is it takes a village, and we have our village that supports, and it's just so wonderful to see. By the time we get the racers and the volunteers, we hit up to about 1,000 people that are involved in this. So it's wonderful, and we say thank you to everybody.
All right. Once again, go over real quick again how you register. Not hard.
It is not hard. If you go to the United Way of Western Nebraska website or First State Bank's website, there's links to the online registration that you can use a debit or credit card. If you would rather pay cash or paper registration, don't have access to any kind of computer, you can walk into either of the First State Bank locations in Scottsville for Gering and fill out a paper registration, leave your cash, and it's done.
Yep. $40 for adults, $30 ages 6 through 16, kids 5 and under 10. Pretty inexpensive for a lot of fun. And
I guess I should also mention, if you can go to the United Way office downtown as well and register in person as well, if you would prefer that. So, but yes, so thanks for having us to come talk about it. We're excited.
Oh, we're excited to have you, Becca. Always.
All right. Perfect.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.